From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Ron Nielsen gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
At the plate, Danny Nowakowski. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 12.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Manny, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
Into the box now, Tim LaCastro. Pitch misses. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
A runner in scoring position with none out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Nick Prado will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Coming to the plate now, Nick Prado, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Runner goes in there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Torreyes is under it. 1 out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shea Clark. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Nielsen is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Standing in now, Elvis Villarreal, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in now, Vinny Domit. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I know these guys have exploded for 3 runs already this inning, but if you think this manager's not going to put his foot on the accelerator, you're kidding yourself. This catcher better be ready. That guy's looking to run at first base.
0-1, here it comes. Fastball just inside. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
This is pulled into right. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Royals out in front 3-0. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a 2-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. I mean, this is a guy that drove in over 110 runs a year ago, so he's expected to produce big time. Sometimes expectations can be crippling, though, so hopefully he can block those out and right the ship in this one.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. First offering on its way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He was responsible for the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. It was a solo shot. Hamels is ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Set to get his day started, Alexi Guardado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Count still at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez.
39.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Narvaez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
No outs, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge will wait on it. One gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Danny Nowakowski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Tim.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim LeCastro. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
He's set, and the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
LeCastro at second with 2 down. He pulls this one into right. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Royals tack on 1 more on the strength of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 KC. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0. 3-0 now. Wilmer Flores waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively.
Batting 7.
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play. And just like that, the side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for Kansas City.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Shea Clark. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. Inside and low, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Coming to the plate now, Elvis Villarreal. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. So far this season, Villarreal brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Ronald Torre.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A high fastball is in there. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Chris Owings now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Ball 2.
That ball went out.
This is line to left. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
The first baseman, Alex Espinoza.
Ready for another chance? Alex Espinoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 4-0. So striding in, Vinny Domit. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Vinny Domit.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Alexi Guardado. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The catcher, Omar.
Digging in to try it again. Omar Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Alex Verdugo. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Alex Verdugo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Domet has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And that's in there for strike one. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Got him. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 57, Chad.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Danny Nowakowski. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The center fielder, Danny.
And the pitch.
Nowakowski.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Owings moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
Striding into the box, Tim LeCastro. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Nick Pratto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the Yankees.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bouncer to the left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Digging in now for the Yankees, Evan Longoria. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hamels comes set. 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Shea Clark. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. And there's the first out.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he fouls this one off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Elvis Villarreal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. KC down in order. They lead it 4-0. Stepping into the box, Chris Owings. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alex Espinoza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Domit is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Center fielder, Alex
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Hamels into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Clark has got it, and the side is retired. Back here in the Bronx, Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point.
The left fielder, Vinny Jones.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Alexi Guardado will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Domet stands at second with no outs. Popped him up. Owings over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 out and a runner on second base. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 And now the runner's trying for third. Grounded softly down the line toward first. The 1-2. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's not an easy thing to do. Steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Set to deal on 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Now at the plate, Danny Nowakowski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nowakowski.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that is. Ready now, Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
3-1 the count now. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And this is low, ball 1. Judge on second. Sanchez at first with no outs. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Trevor Cahill is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2-0 now. Now the 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
The third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right center. Villarreal on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now back, second baseman.
Digging in, Ronald Torreyes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Damian Hollis takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Damian Hollis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Still only 1 out in the inning. One and one, here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Villarreal is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now.
Shortstop.
Next for New York, Chris Owings. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Owings is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. He's set. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeCastro scoops it up, throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. Michael Givens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Tim LeCastro, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. At the knees, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hit back up, and this is off the second base bag and into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First delivery to him on the way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The third baseman.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Shea Clark. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. LaCastro leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
The 3-2 one more time. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Another payoff pitch. This is line to left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts the Ralph Ludwig will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 58.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Alex Espinoza, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater. Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Hit softly down the line at first. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Another one sent foul. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alex Verdugo becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The pitcher.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Two and two. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Ed Edler will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Javi Guerra is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Popped him up. Prado waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Yankees leave him loaded. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jonathan Holder enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 66.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Andrew McCutchen, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now in the box, Elvis Villarreal, 0-for-2 with a sacrifice thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 9.
Striding in once again, Vinny Domet, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Espinoza will put this one away, and the side is retired. Kevin Quackenbush enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 61, Kevin Quackenbush.
Now to the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. Not close with the knuckleball that time. The 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hops this one up. LeCastro into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Chris Owings. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Cole Hamels in line for the victory, should the lead hold. And it's fouled away. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Last chance for the Yankees. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes, and he fouls this one off. Two out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but foul. Here's the 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
4-2 the final score today. The Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Hamels earns his 6th winning decision in this one, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Ron Nielsen was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Kevin Quackenbush hammers down the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Kansas City Division, and the Royals sit in second place in the AL Central Division. Indians are leading the American League Central Division, while the Nationals sit atop the NL East. The Tigers combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 10-0. In the standings, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, while the White Sox are 4th in the division. The Minnesota Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-6. Heading into the day, the Astros are leading the AL West, and the Twins are in second place in the AL Central. The Orioles completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-2. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox are in third place in the AL East, while the Orioles are atop the division. The Texas Rangers combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-1. As of today, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Toronto Blue Jays got 18 hits as they destroyed the Angels 11-0. As of right now, the Blue Jays are in second place in the AL East, while the Angels are in 4th place in the AL West. James Paxton earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Mariners downed the A's 3-1. In the standings, the Mariners are in second place in the AL West, while the Athletics are second in the division. Anthony Rendon had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins 12-11. He currently leads the National League in triples. Heading into the day, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, and the Phillies are 3rd in the division. The Brewers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 1-0. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in first place in the NL Central, and the Reds are at the bottom of the division. Nathan Eovaldi twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as the Pirates got a win over the Cubs 3-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. As of today, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, and the Cubs are 3rd in the division. The Arizona Diamondbacks totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 4-1. As of right now, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Braves sit in second place in the National League East Division. The St. Louis Cardinals earned the 3-game series sweep as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 10-3. At the start of the day, the Dodgers are in second place in the NL West, while the Cardinals sit in second place in the National League Central. Dinelson Lamet collected win number 2 on the year, helping San Diego pass the Mets 4-2. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. Entering the day's action, the Padres are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Mets are in 4th place in the NL East. Johnny Cueto got the win and now has 150 on his career as the Giants toppled the Rockies 6-4. As of today, the Giants are in 1st place in the NL West, while the Rockies are 3rd in the division. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.